And today I want to talk to you about the third secret in building a successful business. I want to complete the trilogy that I started some weeks back, where I spoke about the three legs on a stool. I use the analogy that a three-legged stool is always rock solid regardless of the surface upon which it's put. And I likened a three-legged stool to the three legs that you and I must build if we're going to have a successful and sustainable business. And those three legs are brand, systems, and people. And the last 2 weeks I spoke about brand, I spoke about systems, and today I want to talk to you about the importance of finding great people. Hello there and welcome to another Coffee with Colm, and thanks very much for tuning in. So, we need a good brand, we need great systems, and in my opinion we need even better people. A brand really is a reputation. A brand is what sets you or I apart from the competition out there. A brand is something that people get to know, they get to like, and they get to trust. And I always use the analogy that if you put two coffee shops side by side and one of them is an unknown brand and the other is a brand of renown, well then both will do business for sure, but the one that has a brand of renown will always do more business. Those brands of renown are usually built up over many years where they've implemented robust systems to help them deliver a consistent level of quality. And of course those systems then are delivered by great people on the ground. Anytime that I find myself giving a tour of the Carambola facility in Limerick to outsiders, to visitors, I'm delighted to be able to say to them at some point in the tour that over the years we've developed three things. We've developed a good brand, a good reputation in the marketplace for reliability, for consistency, for quality. We've got great systems, very robust systems with which we run our business, which have allowed us to deliver over 25 million lunches to date. And we've never once missed a delivery and we've never once had a food safety incident. That's the outcome of very robust systems. But all of that gets delivered by what I call even better people. So good brand, great systems, and even better people. And you and I need to continue to attract great people to our causes. And once we find great people, we've then got to empower them to get on with the job. One reason why people leave organizations is because they feel that their boss, the person above them, or the system itself, or the company itself is flawed, and that they don't buy into the mission of the company anymore. Well, in Carambola, we have lost people over the years, of course we have. But in the main, those people that have survived and have stayed with Carambola have done so because they bought into the mission. I've always said to people in Carambola that Carambola always over time self-selects, always. The people that choose to stay around, buy into the mission of feeding Johnny, as we say, they choose to do so because they believe in what we do. And Carambola produces 24,000 individual lunches every single day and delivers them nationwide all around Ireland. And that can't happen unless we've got a committed group of people. You can have all the brand reputation in the world, you can have all the robust systems in the world, but if you don't have even better people who bought into what it is that you do, well then your brand and your systems will ultimately come a cropper. And in a very real sense, everything is connected to everything else. In other words, your brand and your systems and people are all interconnected. So your brand, your business reputation will be enhanced or damaged by the systems that you employ and ultimately by the people that you attract to run those systems. So if you employ the wrong people, they will give the wrong impression of your organization and ultimately the systems will fail, and if the systems fail, your brand reputation will get damaged. So it's really important to you and I, the three legs of the stool, brand, systems and people, it's really important that we give due consideration to each of those three in turn and realize that each of the three of them operate together as a whole. They don't operate independent of each other. I've heard it said that your ability to succeed in life is based on 15% your technical ability in whatever area it is that you are involved in, and 85% your ability to work with other people. In fact, I was talking to a group of school children there last week where I was giving them a tour of the Carambola facility, and again I used the same analogy, good brand, great systems and even better people. But in giving them the tour, I spoke to them of my belief that they're in school to learn two things fundamentally and two things only. One is they're in school to learn how to learn, and the other, they're in school to learn how to work with other people. And that ties into what I just said, that 15% of your success will come from your technical ability in whatever area it is you're employed, and then 85% of your success will come from your ability to work with other people. And so those businesses out there that you and I know that have scaled successfully have done so because they've looked at the three legs that are required. They have successfully developed a brand and nailed their colours to the mast in terms of what their brand stands for. They've gone and developed and taken the time to develop robust systems with which to deliver their product or their service consistently over time. And then they've attracted great people to their cause, and they've taught those great people how to operate the systems within the context of the brand. And as a result, their businesses have scaled successfully. So, over the last 3 weeks, delighted to have had this conversation with you to talk about the three legs of the stool, the three secrets to building a great, successful, sustainable business: brand, systems, and people. And thank you for joining me for this week's Coffee with Colm, and indeed for completing the trilogy, The Three Secrets of Building a Successful Business. Please consider what's been shared here this week and indeed over the last number of weeks and apply it into your thinking. Ask yourself how your business, how your journey can benefit by applying what's been shared. And just as importantly, please come back next week and allow me share another snippet, another part of my journey. In the meantime, get some good coffee, get some rest, get organised for the week ahead, have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. I really love great coffee.